You have desecrated the cathedral. You have plundered graves. You have taken innocent lives. Stand, fiend, and face your sentence.
Don't kill him yet! He needs to tell us where Luis is!
You'll get nothing from me. Just end it and be done.
You know Luis won't return that loyalty. Once you outlive your usefulness, he'll cast you aside.
Lord Luis is everything to me. How could I expect the damned Clamart to understand what it's like? You must know. Surely an elder like you must know what it's like. To be an outcast, to be every fool's scapegoat. They call us lesser tribes. They loathe us. Their speeches of tribal harmony mean nothing, when every day they cheat and abuse us. Do you think I didn't believe once that I never dared to hope my efforts made me equal? Then I heard exactly what they think of us. The lessers are expendable. Send them to the fore, and they shall be our living shields. They doomed us, and laughed as we died.
But these atrocities make you no better than your oppressors.
You know, it's a curious thing. They say Magla is born from pain and negative emotions. Magic is a dangerous art, isn't it? I had thought to gather an unstoppable swell of Magla, but it doesn't matter anymore. Those lordly pigs can drown in their own dread. Sanctism cannot save this world. If we are to be ruled by a god, then let it be Lord Luis!
What did you just do?
This is everything I've been building my Magla for! A little early, perhaps. But now, you can experience my glorious day of Calamity!
Hey! Tell us where Luis is!
Ah, my lord, Luis.
Damn it! What's happening? This feels like...
It's a human!
Oh no.
The human lives!
Oh no. There are terrified screams coming from below us.
A human? Wait, is it that monstrosity Luis brought to the funeral? It wasn't dead?
Oh god, he's a necromancer. No.
Gift,
Oh no, 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 no.
Animation. Reanimation.
A gigantic human is wreaking havoc on Grand Trad. At this rate, Sorba's scheme to unleash a day of calamity will come true.
Did he sacrifice his own life to... No. If that monster breaches the city...
We have to
get
help,
down
yeah.
there and help.
The place is collapsing! Hurry!
The quest clear, yay! Operation complete, woohoo! Hello everyone and welcome back to Metaphor. Now, you might be thinking, that was a weird cut, what happened? And thing is, I stopped last recording on that mission complete screen. I started a new one right after, but it disappeared. I genuinely have no idea where that recording went. Thankfully, I had a save with Plateau right there, and we missed like maybe 5 seconds of dialogue. Thing is, like, summary, the building is collapsing. We got a new quest right after completing that last one. This one, also a 9-day deadline. I need to put a stop to Sorba the Necromancer's plan and prevent the rampage of the human he unleashed. At this rate, all of Grand Trad will suffer from this terrible disaster. Good thing we have a lot of time to do it, right? The deadline should be like right now. But yeah, that means that that one chest that I had no idea how to get, it's gone forever and I hate everything. Once we're outside, we're going straight for that monster in the plaza. Are you ready? Let's take it down. On my knight's honor, I will protect the city. Zorba's calamity ends now.
How can this be? Was this creature's rebirth Zorba's plan all along?
If it escapes, if it makes it to the city,
It spotted us!
His Highness's home must still stand when he returns. I will end this here!
Another city in ruins. Never again. It dies or I do.
It's coming!
Look at the size of that thing.
It would be catastrophic if it breached the city! We must stop it!
But how are we supposed to kill something this huge?
Look there! That can be little else but the heart. Surely to strike there would give it pause.
But it's too high up for our weapons to reach. Do we use magic?
A viable plan. Yet surely if we can knock the creature down first, its heart will be close enough to strike with steel.
Then we bludgeon the torso, knock the wind out of it. Hard to miss a target that size at least.
Start by attacking the body!
By the power.
Now, unfortunately, since I have already played this part and I come from the future and I'm redoing it, I already know pretty much everything about this fight.
Observe. Come!
It is what it is.
I crush you!
Small price to pay to have the entire playthrough still in the same playlist and not have like weird skips. Nobody wants that. The fight is
Did it!
easy,
Now
somewhat.
we can go for its heart!
I'd say a bit harder than Zorba. I did lose Hulkenberg.
Warrior!
Also, I don't know if attacks are guaranteed to hit, so this might bite me in the ass, but last time I did it, they were.
Right on target!
So that's a great strategy,
I'll
using
destroy you!
that attack to guarantee getting more turns. Now, Hulkenberg, let's heal her,
Thank you.
In the name
just in case, you know.
Hack and slash!
I stand for all that we strive for!
Does feel like they are guaranteed to hit. Now it's gonna stand back up, just like that. And those silly little guys.
What's that? I think something's coming! Watch out!
They're really cute.
Now, stepping back. Guarding seems the wise move.
I'm stepping back.
What? The shell's back to normal!
All good.
That arm seems to restore the shell. It might take some effort. But maybe we should try taking that part out.
Hold on.
I don't know.
You hit their weakness!
It's time to go
That's
offensive.
your opening, Captain!
No holding
Because
back.
you definitely can take out the arms, and it makes it kinda easier, since it removes one multi-hit attack.
Right in their weak spot.
But I think it's just simpler to just hit the eggshell until it falls again.
Helpful as ever. In then I call upon royal power within. Right on target.
There we go, see?
Aim for the heart!
We can get it in one single turn.
I'll destroy you!
Now, one thing I do know that it's gonna happen. The next two trophies are also not in recording. I forgot it was resistant to light. Whoopsies. So it's gonna have to be with screenshots again.
Shatter!
For the next two at the very least. The ones after that I think they're fine. haven't actually gotten any more. I don't know why I say they're gonna be fine.
I think those soldiers are coming again. I know! I could cause a scene inside and distract the soldiers.
Yay! Let's
Leave it
do
to
that.
me. Leave it to me. I did it! Just... let me rest a bit.
How is Gallica so strong? We're gonna heal Falkenberg,
Thank you.
and we should be able to take them out with Stroll. Yep,
I stand ready.
perfect. Now,
Power of heroes.
do I reach?
Crush you. Worthy foe
Oh,
after
yeah, we
all.
did. Lucky me. Oh, that thing, right?
Can you do anything
Four
about
turn
those arms?
icons. And that's the multi-hit that took out Hulkenberg last time, and it's gonna do it again. I learned nothing. Let's see. Attack this to gain a turn. Revive Hulkenberg.
This should work.
My spirit
Stroll
is
can't take any more.
unbroken.
Someone heal him.
We are gonna
Not now.
hit the shell
Falkenberg got them right in the weak spot.
We can heal it.
and heal everyone. Just like that.
We're not out of this yet.
I'm obliged.
My thanks.
I'm on the one that resists light. Thank you very much.
Observe the enemy. Oh, power of heroes. I'll destroy you.
Falkenberg got them right
Nice. That was a lot of damage. I don't think I will heal actually.
hit their weakness.
I can't have. Are you
That's your
prepared?
opening, Captain.
I'll cut you down.
This should be enough to take him down again.
Aim for the heart.
I stand
Yeah,
with
perfect. And we even have an extra attack, because we didn't do it on the end of a turn.
Falkenberg's in bad shape. She needs help.
Yeah, it resists that, so bad idea. Let's just heal everyone.
Thank you.
Helpful as ever. No holding
One of
back.
these guaranteed crits.
Right on target.
Is it just
And this should be the last attack, maybe.
No, not this. For all
We didn't use synthesis. It's been a while since I've played, so maybe I'm just bad and I forgot. But yeah, as you can see, it's not that bad. With a bit of a lack of experience, and I still got it. Lack of playing recently. It's been since last week, I believe. I don't have much time to record, so I do it all at the same time, the same day.
That'll do.
I'll strive for greater heights.
Let's see, I don't remember where I put the point. When I do reload my proper save file from back in the future, I'll have the point allocated somewhere else. So, yeah,
Nice.
let's just
I feel
not put it
strong
anywhere.
I shall strive to use this power wisely.
Finally, it's over.
You have my sincerest thanks. You risked your life to protect the capital.
We barely protected anything. The royal capital's in chaos, and Grius was one of us. And now he's gone.
Stroll?
On the morning of the funeral, I promised Maria that we'd all be back that evening. Break bread together again. I fought with everything I had, but it doesn't erase the past. It's a hard lesson, but one so obvious. I only wish I'd learned it sooner. What can I begin to tell Maria?
We did all we could, Stroll.
And it wasn't enough. Maria's an orphan now. I hate how powerless I am.
I should never have made a promise I couldn't keep.
Listen, Stroll. Alcest made his choice. To live and die for his country. If not for him, His Highness would not be alive now. And I'd not have met you or learned the truth myself. He and everyone else that fell here did not die in vain. And you have not fought in vain either.
There! It's them!
Thank you so much. I thought I'd never see my family again. I'll never take my life for granted again. It's all thanks to you.
Oh, no, we didn't do much.
May the teachings guide and protect you. Closure.
So you're the ones who put a stop to that madman's scheme, and killed the human besides. Now the soldiers might rest in peace. Seeing that there are others who can take those monsters down, it means we don't have to rely on Luis. It gives us hope. Thank you.
I just noticed that the guard's mouth just gets like a really weird shadow each time he opens his mouth. It's so weird. I don't know if it's like a shadow or weird textures. It's barely noticeable as well if you don't look at the model. I'll zoom
To
on
think there were people watching us without our
so
knowing.
you can see it.
Hope, eh? Feels like it's been hard to come by lately.
'Tis a thing easily promised and hard won. But once you have it, it pushes you onward. So long as you let it.
Yes, you're right.
Quest clear. I stopped Zorba the Necromancer's plot and was able to protect a piece of Grand Trad. Nevertheless, I was unable to extract Luis's whereabouts from him.
It's a shame we couldn't get anything out of Zorba.
We still need to kill Luis, or the prince's curse will never be lifted. If not even Grius could do it, what chance do we have?
Do you recall, just before Luis would have been struck, he was shielded by some manner of magic?
Are you saying it would happen again? That Luis would be impervious to our attack?
What? That's ridiculous!
Well, we'll get nowhere with idle guesses. To test the theory, we have to find him.
I'll see if my contacts in the Guard have any threads to pursue.
Whoa, that'd be great! The Knights are bound to have more reach than us. And we don't have much to go on otherwise.
But under the circumstances, I expect their forces to be in considerable disarray for a while yet. Don't expect too much.
I've my own matters to attend to. If I floundered this much against Zorba, I'll not stand a chance against Luis. We have to get stronger.
Well, until we've got a lead on Luis, let's make sure we use our time wisely. Okay?
Let's rest up. I do need it.
Let's rest up for now.
Certainly. Rest is just as important as training, after all.
In any case, let's head back to the inn. And I want to check on Maria, too.
Your attention, please, ladies and gents. We've all seen the royal palace up in the sky, plus a massive magical rock. Apparently, all very shocking. I'm positively staggered. Moving on. The bit that gets me is all this talk of the next king. Word is they'll be chosen based on the people's will. Everyone gets a say. But right now, I suppose we ought to talk about all those other faces up on the rock, hadn't we?
Oh, I was wondering about those.
Now, the Sanctus Church has looked into it, and it seems like size matters. More public support, bigger face on the rock, etc. Looks like we've got Sanctifex Forden in the lead, and Count Luis hot on his trail.
Well, naturally, Sanctifex Forden is at the top. The real surprise is how anyone else is that close behind him.
Oh, come off it, Count Luis. He's a man's man, a real pillar of strength.
This guy is an idiot. He does not realize that he tried to kill everyone.
Ugh, wake up, would you? Haven't you seen what's happened to
Thank
the
you.
Grand Cathedral?
Oh, Hold your horses now, everyone. Just calm down. Won't do to just focus on the front runners, will it? There are many more pieces in play here.
Like, at least we have some intelligent... not humans. I was gonna... Doesn't quite apply in this situation. People. We have some intelligent people. Humans are bad. We do not like humans.
Take a look. Anyone who gets the people's support might be crowned. Anyone. Well, you could do it. Well, I could do it if I liked. Looks like we've quite a few new aspirants up there. All bright-eyed and ambitious monarchs-to-be. Had I a seat, I'd be on the edge of it.
Hold on, aren't you a town crier for the church? They're not going to like you going on about all these other faces.
Oh, please. The Sanctifex's lead isn't so fragile that I could jeopardize it. Besides, a good race would be some terrific entertainment, hey? Keep your eyes up and your ears open, ladies and gents. Albus Batlin, the crier, is going to have all the latest on these promising candidates.
Welcome back. I've heard the news. You took down those dastards under Luis's command, did you?
News travels really fast.
News travels fast, I see.
Well, just the nature of the inn, isn't it? Information is our lifeblood. I hope this helps him rest in peace.
I will see his dreams fulfilled. I promise you that.
How's Maria holding up?
Still cooped up in her room. She's not eaten a thing.
The city sure isn't astir. I thought it might be news of defeating the human. But there's more to it than that.
Small wonder when any among the populace might be king. Candidates are coming out of the woodwork.
Speaking of which, I've actually heard another rumor. They say Sanctifex Forden is planning some sort of grand announcement. Word among the Sanctus Church is that it's bound to bring Luis out of hiding.
Really? That'd be great if it's true.
The announcement is supposedly on the 22nd. They'd not be talking about such an exact date if there weren't some truth to it.
We'd best wait before we plan our next move then. Might not have much of a choice, in truth.
Senate Council Chamber.
We have waited long enough to rule this land.
And that is great, because this, I'm very sure I do have the recording again. Like, I only lost the beginning of it for some reason. I have no idea how that works. In any case, my work over here is done, and I'll give it back to the myself of the past to finish this episode. Bye-bye.
Scheming king. What sort of man has a contingency plan for his own death?
That face in the sky, is that really the king?
We didn't listen to some blasted rock. Name the new king under our authority and be done with it.
The populace would reject it outright. As it is so clearly born from the king's magic, they trust this decree as the king's own.
I definitely did not expect that voice coming out of this mouth. To be honest, he looks very feminine. I thought it was a woman.
That aside, when that assassin tried to claim Luis's head, I saw some strange magic foil his killing blow. Is that also the king's doing?
Is that not why we sent for that professed curse-breaker scholar or some such? Send her in, and let us hear her findings.
'Tis an honor, esteemed nobles. I am Rella Melanchorophus Cygnus, daughter of House Cygnus.
Yes, all right, spare us the pleasantries. We want the facts, girl.
Oh, well, concerning the magic that seemed to save Count Luis's life, we've seen similar incidents in different places. It would seem this magic's purpose is to ensure that the coronation cannot be decided by force, only by the trust of the people. If those who have earned a measure of the people's trust are being shielded, it must be by the king's magic. At least, that is my belief.
So what? You're telling me that blasted Luis is invincible now? Damnation!
How distressing. Yet one wonders, is our risen king observing each individual conflict between his aspirants?
I cannot say how it's triggered. Only the king would know the exact conditions, and we obviously cannot simply ask. Though, I can say there is one certain means of bypassing it.
Oh?
A duel could overcome this sorcery.
Oh, I see.
So they can be killed, but not murdered. Certainly a petty distinction I could only expect from such a blind romanticist.
And, that is everything I know. At the moment, that is.
At this point, Luis's public support rivals our own. Disappointing, really, that so many would desire his vision of shepherd and livestock.
So that makes sense. That's why we could fight against Zorba instead of just getting chained up by the king's magic as well. Because he wanted to fight us as well. In Luis's case, Greaves just came out of nowhere and tried to stab him in the back.
Beasts, the lot of them. A dog is happiest on its leash.
They seek a king with strength, do they? Then let us give them a display of our own power, with grace, nobility, and civility.
Assassins dying in the streets. The people locked in an inescapable power struggle. What was His Majesty thinking?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Man, it's been so long since I've heard those words.
First up,
we've got a few days before Forden makes his proclamation, but remember, one way or another, this ends with us facing off against Luis. We can't waste any time. Indeed, perhaps we should clear the monsters running rampant in the desert. It would seem bounties are available at the recruitment center as well.
Oh, yeah?
The recruitment center, won't it be a problem if someone there spots a few new recruits who are supposed to be, dead? After the debacle of that scale, I doubt anyone there would be particularly concerned or idle enough to even notice. Should anyone press you on the topic, merely mention my name. Nice. That's what gets you being friends with the captain of the Royal Guard. Royal Guard, or was it something else? I titled an episode with all her titles. Redundant. Waiting for Forden to make a move. While waiting for Forden to make his move, you can go meet various people, spend time with your allies, or prepare against the battle. Accepting orders from some people may open up more locations of the city. You can exit via Tradia Gate on Salomir Street. Ooh, I hear a voice. Hearing followers' echoes. Having obtained the followers' echoes ability from Gallica, you can now periodically hear your followers' voices. Spending time with your followers will in turn increase the support they give you. If you happen to hear a voice, seek them out. Access the follower menu with the left on the D-pad. Perhaps I should discuss this with him. Hulkenberg comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk to her. I see. Ooh, so Stroll and Hulkenberg can be ranked up. And Katharina can't? Maybe? See, like these ones have an up arrow. Katharina doesn't, and so does Moore. So doesn't Moore, I suppose. I overheard your conversation with Fabienne from out here about how you dealt with that human, but don't worry, I won't tell anyone, unless you want me to, that is. If I may say, I genuinely think what you did was amazing. You protected our city for us, and we should all be grateful. Aww. Is racism over? No way, right? But it does feel good to, like, finally be back in the mundane. So where's Hulkenberg? I don't know. Oh, there, maybe. I see that icon of the hands joined together. We could also go to that place the merchant told us about. Oh, this is Stroll. Hello, Stroll. Ah, it's you. Staying put like this puts the day of Calamity in mind for me. Why? I've an interesting rumor out of Grand Trad. I thought I might walk the streets to see what comes of it. If you're not too burdened, would you care to join me? Yeah, why not?
Alright.
And let's be off. I've heard that there's some drifters who occasionally show up on this road here. I can't help but wonder, maybe they're the people I've been looking for. You're looking for people? Grand Trad is so full of novelty. I still can't get used to all the clamor, though. In Halia, the town where I grew up, you could hear a pin drop by comparison. There was still the bustle of friendship and commerce, but... Young Master Leon, it couldn't be. Huh? I know that voice.
Rangif?
Rangif? Is that truly you? You made it out safely. Wow. Oh, young Master Leon, my goodness. Look how you've grown. You friends?
Truth is...
He served House Haliatus when our house still stood. I never imagined I'd see him again, much less here. Rangif, this is Silas. He's a friend I've recently begun traveling with.
However...
Forgive me for saying, time has not been kind to your frame, old friend. Are you eating well? And how are the others? Oh.
That's...
After the human attack, the survivors fled to the capital. No one could make a living amongst the ruins in Halia, much less restore it. Most arrived here with only clothes on their backs. Their livelihoods were destroyed, and without shelter from the rain, more than a few have faded away. No, then let me help. Let me find you housing. Well, I would if I had the means. All I have left of my nobility is in name alone. I'm so sorry.
Wow.
Your kindness is more than I could ask for, young master. I've always said you got your heart from your parents. The only reason we are alive today is because your parents had us evacuate to the capital. You mean to say my parents instructed you to flee here? All the more reason I have to help somehow. Let's find a way.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I only wish I knew how. Who holds authority over the area you're staying in right now? Anishkia Marquez, Lord Hydran.
I see.
Marquez, you say? Sounds like I need to pay this Lord Hydran a visit. I'll see if I can negotiate the use of some vacant homes for all of Halia's refugees to live in. I doubt my name alone is much worth in collateral. Young master, please. Our woes should not be yours to shoulder. I already bear their weight, old friend. That fateful day 7 days ago, my... Days? What? That fateful day 7 years ago, my parents acted to save as many as they could. I was just a boy lost in the panic, and I wouldn't have escaped if not for all of you.
Definitely.
In other words, I'm only standing here today because of your swift action. So let me do what I can to give you peace in this new life.
Sure, but...
You honor us. Still, I feel your plea may fall on deaf ears with Lord Hydran. Devoted as he would seem to the church, he has brushed me off before his backwater refuse. All the more reason I should speak with him myself if that's how he sees you. Let's go talk to him.
Stroll.
Huh?
What? You're coming too? Of course. Moving forward will be no shortage of trouble. I'd rather you not have to add to my personal woes to that. That's what friends do.
It'll be fine.
We're friends though, aren't we? Very well.
Thanks.
Either way, it's reassuring to have you by my side. On behalf of both me and my house, you have my gratitude. I can feel Stroll's deep trust in me. Bond rank 2.
I feel more courageous when I'm with you.
Less mag for studying the warrior lineage, and when Stroll attacks a human-type monster, critical rate increases. That's very nice. You have my thanks as well, Sir Silas. I have no doubt the young master is in capable hands. He called me a sir. See, racism is not mandatory. Yay!
Huh.
Please, enough with the young master thing. We need not stand on
Let's head
ceremony.
back.
I would have us meet Lord Hydron without delay, but the sun is going down. Let us return for now and meet with him another day. So that's going to be like the arc for that bond thingy. Back to the Hush Honeybee.
Fancy a bit of info.
Let's see. What do you have for sale? Ox Demon of Belega Corridor. This is that quest from that merchant. So we will buy this, because we can now properly go there and probably not instantly perish. Who told you about Belega Corridor? That place may still harbor some treasure since not many know about it. However, word has it that deep within it is a grotesque Goptorus, a gigantic two-legged beast brandishing an axe. It's quite famous amongst adventurers. It hates anyone who uses a staff or a mace, and it will go berserk if it sees one. Watch out if it starts to build up strength. The next hit could kill you straight off. That said, if you time your attacks well, you can knock it out of its stance and halt its attack. I recommend swift pierce attacks with a spear of some sort. It's weak to them.
Between us.
If you can't, then you ought to simply guard. Defending won't help you escape, but you may just be able to survive the onslaught. Finally, there's a lot of goblins out there. Those behave more or less the same. If you want to fight them off, use swords and spears. When he says staffs or maces, does he mean mage and healer? Guess we should switch it up to be safe. Just to warn you, it's full of monsters that will make the ones in the Grand Cathedral pale in comparison. For sure. If you go, make sure you're mentally prepared for what you'll face. That's all I can offer for you. Now, should you survive, do return. If you got the coin, I have more information for you. We could grab these as well, why not? There's a lot of ingredients available in Grand Trad, right? Right, if you want to cook something, then the butcher sells Vidu meat, I got that, and there are shops that sell red grass. The water shop sends pristine clear water, well, same as any other city really. And if memory serves, I heard something about being able to make a dish from Fabienne's hometown. Why not try it out? Sure. And this, secret with the red grass shop. There's a stall at the market in front of the Grand Cathedral that sells red grass. You know, the herb that Fabienne uses in a certain dish of hers. Matter of fact, red grass originates from the region where you'll also find Fabienne's hometown. It's not that far from Grand Trad, but the herb's difficult to find here. For that reason, the shop owner only sells it to his trusted regulars. Any stranger who tries to buy it will likely get shooed away. But you're not a stranger, are you? You already know Fabienne, of course, and you're also an acquaintance of Grius. So, if that's what you're after, try mentioning him to the shopkeep. Get on that list of regulars of his, and you'll be able to obtain a fairly valuable ingredient. Good to know. So, what could we do? No followers I can see at night, I think.
What is it?
So, we could build up stats. Or check out something else, I guess.
Alright.
Oh, this is so pretty at night. Wow. Damn, okay. Young man, have you interest in this shop's wares? Okay. Ah, so it's... I'll play this. He said that hitting an opponent with this will make him forget things. Sure, why not? We'll buy one of these.
Stop that at once!
Why not?
No.
Let's see. Maybe pick up some bounties, since we didn't do that last time. If anyone gets suspicious, we can fake it by mentioning Helkenberg. Yep.
What in the
That
blazes?
one-horned man. Is there not a bounty on him? Well, even if there was, I doubt anyone here could do something about it. Maybe he's already been taken out.
Look at that.
There sure are a lot of wanted posters. Hey, this bulletin board has also a bounty hunter ranking pin next to it. First place is... oh, Katharina! That has to be the Katharina we know, right? I guess she really is worth her salt. Impressive. But these contracts aren't anything you couldn't handle. It'll just take a while to catch up to Katharina. Oh, maybe that's how you rank her up. Through friendly competition. This... same thing. Over here. Soldiers' quarters. No need to go there. All of these are closed. Anything in here? I actually knew someone in Count Luis's private army. He'd volunteered before I knew it. Hard to fathom taking his side of it. Hey, mind your own business, Alda. Sorry. And over here, more of these. Oh, what is this? Gold beetle. Another one. Nice.
Really now?
I'm knackered from that Grand Cathedral mess. If you got no business here, scram. Ah, this is where you'll pick up the bounties. The captain's gone, the Grand Cathedral's a mess, my work keeps piling up. What? You're here for bounties? Oh, sure, have a look. Targets are very powerful. Okay. Man-eater Manjula. Fiend of the Wastes. Let's... yeah. Reeve, that's the currency, okay.
That's what you want.
This one caught your attention. It's a request to slay a man-eater Manjula. That's said to appear in the desert south of Grand Trad. Even though it has the run of the desert, it usually hides in its entourage of wild dogs. Take out enough wild dogs and it'll show itself eventually. The military's short-handed, so this one's been difficult to handle. You still want the contract? Sure. You're brave for someone so young. Okay, it's all yours. To get to the desert, go through the large gates of the Solomia Street. As you walk a bit, you'll find it. Also, the beasts aren't your only concern out there. You'll run into a swarm of sandworms if you're unlucky, so beware. As for the details, we're too understaffed to give you much, so go ask an informant. That bunch just rubs me the wrong way, though. If you do somehow manage to slay the Manjula, bring back the Rampager tail as evidence. Good luck and try not to get yourself killed out there. Thank you. Man's not so best friend, okay. It also increases stats.
Counting on you.
Yep, okay. Everything kinda increases stats, which is cool, I guess. Less micromanaging everything. Let me check something really quick. What business do you have? The rock, why not? It's set to give us Magla if we come check it out, right? Same thing. Thou who art destined to become king, Locus on his people's support, great custodian of their anxieties. At the foot of this monumental stone will their feelings gather as mag. To thee thy daily standing is accumulated, by which thy growth is empowered. This mag is henceforth entrusted. Ancient English, damn. Due to the king's magic, the faces of the highest ranking candidates have appeared on the stone called the Coronation Rock. Yep. An amount of mag equals to the people's faith in the protagonist will accumulate at the Coronation Rocks. You can collect days at once. The higher the protagonist's popularity, the more mag is there to collect. Got it. Let's see. One of these shops has to be water. Restores 30 MP, but yeah, that one is very expensive. I'm gonna buy a couple of drinking waters and one of these. Also, 15,000 in sellable items. Amazing. Let's see, more stands of food and such. You. Her food's sure to pick you up when you're feeling low. What was that about? I didn't read. Well, I'm still in the hang of making all this, so truth be told I haven't sold very much, but I figure it'll stave off your hunger at least. Well, isn't he an honest one? But if it's true fighting takes a lot of energy, it's probably wise to eat a good meal beforehand. Blue cheese. Well, why not?
Thanks.
We do have a lot of money. And cooking ingredients might be great. You there.
Welcome.
Butcher. Yep, we do meat. We already bought those.
Dear me!
Oh, my Analda, one with such beautiful eyes at that. Have my paintings caught your eye? If so, you better taste than my parents. But I do apologize. All of the works here are commissioned by nobility. So what can I offer? Aside from my paintings, I sell glasswork as well. Even the sanctors buy them to decorate their churches. My glasswork protects its owner from all manner of misfortune, including illness. Just carrying it will place you under God's protection. And best of all, I sell them at a price even commoners can afford. So what do you say? That is not affordable, honey. What else? One more shop. Oh, you're not a shop, okay. Studying under my tutelage.
If that's what you want.
Very well. Permit me to inform you of some fundamental aspects of this country. How can such fresh meat be available in the heart of a city? Well, what magic is this? What igniter? Ah, the royal capital casts quite a spell indeed. Are you ready then? Think of this marketplace as a microcosm of the suzerain state of Uchronia, of which Grand Trad is its capital. Take the fish being sold here, for example. They've been sent from Brilhaven, the capital of the Principality of Oceania, which is one of the countries annexed by Uchronia. Oceania is surrounded by sea, and its capital, Brilhaven, is the biggest port city on the continent. Vegetables largely come from the Principality of Montario, another country annexed by Uchronia. Its capital, Altabury, both countries, Oceania and Montario, lost the Annex War, and here we are. The war is a lengthy lecture in itself, so I'll save it for next time. For now, remember the names of the annexed countries, and we'll call it a job well done. For now, being here makes one somewhat peckish, does it not? You must be hungry, given all the spraying work you're slightly unaccustomed to. Ah, I know. There's a food I like. I came across it on my travels. I forgot I bought some. I'll share one with you. Thanks. Curative Coney Roast. And it didn't even use up time.
Oh there.
Good stuff. I only sell to my regulars. I know, Grius. Don't tell me, you're the one that's been hanging out in the Honeybee lately. One of his friends, truly? I come from the same town as Fabian, so Grius and I met a long time ago. The man helped me countless times. I was quite sad to hear of his passing, though I think that deep down I always knew that things with him would end like this. Anyway, I couldn't possibly turn away from a friend of Grius, so were you looking for some of my ryegrass? It's as much as you like, 150 a piece or 4 or 500? We'll take 4.
Thanks.
Great, 4 ryegrass then. Thank you kindly for your generosity. Feel free to come again anytime. Thank you. And I think the entrance to the city is right down the street. Not this street, my bad. It's on this street, yeah. It's on you. So can we go out at night? It's literally closed. Okay. Guess not. Guards, monster incidents in the Tradia Desert are on the rise. It's not surprising considering all folks traveling here for the royal funeral. However, the army is struggling with our scant knowledge of monster ecology. If we only knew their weaknesses. I heard that there's a man in Sunshade Row who's versed on that sort of thing. That we'd need to rely on such a person. It troubles me. I think we're gonna go cook up something in the honeybee.
Let's go.
That red grass with Fabian.
What is it? Amazing.
We could also ask for the bounty real quick. This one. 150, kind of cheap. You surely heard of that stretch of desert to the south of Here, that's the Tradia Desert. It lies beyond the large gate. Most travelers and cargo arrive at Grand Trad after making their way through that desert. Consequently, there's no shortage of people who have been attacked while traveling through it. They're harassed on the journey by swarms of Valma and giant monstrous birds. The threats are too numerous to name, but the worst is the man-eater Manjula. What is it does? Not only does its breath burn like fire, it also spreads a foul poison. If you fight it, you should also be wary of its howl. In addition to being resistant to the heat, fire magic is ineffective against it. The blaze only invigorates it, so mind your own tactics. Consequently, it's susceptible to the cold, meaning ice magic is effective against it. You'd best remember that and prepare accordingly. That's all I know, unless you want to end up as another set of bones getting bleached by the desert sun. You better know when to run. So weak to ice, good to know. Yeah. Hello, Fabian. Let's make some red grass.
You're a big help.
Roasted, Bidu, not just red grass. Red grass is the spice, herb. Let's get you prepped and into the kitchen, shall we?
Next up is...
Let's see, red grass roast, right? No problem. Fabian has taught us all the ins and outs of this recipe.
Oh, right!
How about we make a few tweaks to the dish while we're at it? I think... yeah, why not? Take it away.
So that means...
Why not? You take the lead, Gallica. Can I? Let's go big then. Some milk, some fruit peel for that citrus zest, some fish eyes for flip. Oh my god. I can't put my finger on why, but the dish smells particularly repugnant.
Kinda weird.
Fabian ended up having to cook the dish herself. I'm grateful to her, but I also feel bad for giving her more work to do. Gallica, how could you? At least we still got one. Never let her cook, ever again.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Evidently.
A group of corpses were discovered in the Tradia Desert, travelers aiming for the royal capital, it seems. There are certainly a lot of monsters out there. How tragic for them to meet their end so close to their destination. We received our request at the recruitment center, did we not? Shall we slay the monster ourselves? And we will go slay the monster, but next time or the one after that, I don't know. We've done lots for today. We took down the human, that's for one. We got closer to Stroll. And we got a new request. So next time, we'll see what we do about both of our pending requests. See you then!